Hey guys, I had to jump on here because I am really on the bandwagon about being intentional. About being intentional about what makes me happy, being intentional about getting on routines, being intentional about my purpose, my goals, because there's no one out here who's going to make it happen for you except for you. And God has given each and every one of us goals, purposes. And a lot of times, the opposition that we face, whether it be through other people, whether it be through circumstances, constantly telling you that you don't have a purpose, like your environment making you feel like your your existence doesn't matter, when it really does. It's all a trick. It's all a design to prohibit you from actually fulfilling your God-given purpose. Because we all were given that from the very beginning. We all were giving a unique design, a unique goal to further His name. Now, some people's like purposes are much bigger. They're more magnified than others. And those individuals, I guarantee you, if you study their lives, their backstory, you will see the enormous amount of turbulence that they had to experience, what they had to go through, what they had to succumb to, what they were exposed to try to abort their purpose. But you can also see, when you see them succeeding, whether it be an artist, whether it be an entertainer, whether it be your favorite author, whether it be a star, what you see them, whether it is an album, whether it's a movie, whether it's a book, whether it's a publication, whether it is a sermon, that's the finish. But you didn't see all the preparation and the processes that it actually took to get to that point, because what you see is just the finished product. But everything and anything that goes on in between there to get that to that point, man, was very pressurous. So if you are experiencing pressure right now, and you sitting here second guessing like there is no reason for me even to be alive, all the stuff that I've been subjected to, all the stuff that I have experienced, everything that maybe people have put me through, the abuse that I suffered, the hatred that I feel, the abandonment, whatever it is, all of that was processing for you to get to the finished product, to get to where you want to be in life. So I just want to encourage you, let's be intentional about our lives. Let's be intentional about our happiness, and knowing, understand that you do have a purpose for being here. Your life is not in vain. He didn't allow you to go through all of those circumstances, to even break through the different realms, to be birthed, to be developed, to be formed, to come out of your mother's womb, whether you be male or female, to get to this point and everything be in vain. No, he allowed you, he allowed the pressures to come through to refine you, to get you to where you are. So I just want to encourage you to keep pushing, keep going, knowing and understanding that God is the one who's guiding you through His Holy Spirit, okay? And He will give you what you need, who you need, to get the job done. Don't ever second guess yourself, regardless of who is trying to come up against you and tell you that you don't matter. It doesn't make a difference about what you're doing, whether you are volunteering somewhere, whether you are keeping those kids that their young mother has abandoned, or she's working, she's trying to make ends meet, and you are helping her with that slack, whether you are on your wall as a watchman and you're praying and you're interceding. Everything that you're doing in your four corner of the earth is impacting the bigger picture. Because if you imagine this, if you have one person praying and fasting in one corner, and then another person praying and fasting in the top corner, and then going over to the other corner of the earth and they praying and fasting, and then come down to the bottom in the south and they praying and fasting, that's four corners of the earth that is being covered. And what an impact. We all meet, and all our prayers, all fasting meet in the middle, and we impacting, and it's spreading. So it makes a difference about what you're doing. So don't give up. Don't throw in the towel. Even for the ones that are closest to you, the greatest opposition comes from them. And that's because they're the closest to you. You can deal with those one outside, but those ones that you walk with, those ones that you labor with, those ones that you even birth sometimes, even the ones you connected to, the ones that you marry, even those are used the most. You keep pushing. So regardless of what they say, regardless of what they do, regardless of what the outsiders say, regardless of what your boss man say, regardless of that frenemy that you have that be constantly doubting what you're doing, quit telling her your business and just do your business. Quit telling people what you're doing and just do it. And the less you keep out, the more you're able to put in. Words of wisdom. I love you guys. I see you guys next time. Until then, keep praying and take care. Bye-bye.